What's up, people? It's your boy Carlos Blue Forte, and you're watching Blue Forte television channel. And we are here today to review Chelsea's game against Nottingham Forest. We travel to Nottingham Forest tomorrow. It's an early kickoff as well. For those that don't know, we're kicking off at 12:30, and it's according to what I've seen. I'm not sure if it's going to be live. It's going to be on the Chelsea TV channel, but it won't be on Sky or anything like, or TNT or anything like that. So I'll cut straight to the chase because we've had this long international break, and as you know, at the moment, England have qualified now for the World Cup, which is going to be in Los Angeles, United States, next year, 2026. So look forward to that. We're through now, so that's a good thing. I guess Tuchel can sort of tinker with the squad, and sort of key players won't be used in the rest of the qualification games, which is good news. Yeah, we got a 5-0 win against Latvia, as you know, so that's all good. But for us tomorrow, Chelsea, we're traveling. There's quite a few injury concerns. According to reports, and also I have to go by what Enzo Maresca said himself in the press conference, that there's a few I think it's fitness worries for a couple of players, for crucial players, including Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo as well to add to the injuries that we have already. So yeah, we've got a stack of injuries. I don't think there's anything wrong with Caicedo, except that Caicedo's played a lot of games and he'll just be looking to get a rest. So the predicted lineup, I say predicted, but depending on the source on if those guys make fitness tomorrow or not. We'll have Sanchez in goal. I've been hearing that Gusto will play in his orthodox position. He won't play on the right wing, as was suggested before during the week, because Palmer is injured until at least mid-November, maybe the whole of November, it's looking like. Definitely, what I was going to say, we're not too sure when if he'll come back in December, but I think he'll be back by December. He aggravated a groin injury that was recurring, so I don't know what's going to happen there. But yeah, Gusto would definitely be at right back. Trevor Chalobah was suspended against Liverpool, but he will immediately return on the right side of defence as well. And we have Wesley Fofana also back, who's missed a few recent games. He had concussion, which added to our defensive woes. We've still got Benoit Badiashile and Levi Colwell still missing through injury. So it's a nice timely return for Fofana as well. He has been, although when you get concussed, you have to take all precautions with concussion. So, it's the maximum time. I think it's about 28 days from what I remember. You've got to go through all the possible precautions. So he's back, he's fit. He's certainly fit in terms of his knees, in terms of his legs and everything else. So yeah, that'll be good. Marc Cucurella will return, obviously, as left back, and he was benched against Bulgaria for Spain in the second one, so he's well rested for the weekend. And in DM, like I say, because of Caicedo's possible injury, it's meant possible fitness concerns, should I say. He's not injured. But we'll see probably after the weekend what comes out. But if he doesn't make fitness, it will be Reece James at DM, opposed to Gusto playing there. So that should be quite good. He missed the international break with a precaution, and he's confirmed to be fully fit. Enzo Fernandez is also a major doubt as well. So we don't know there, but we know that Romeo Lavia will almost certainly go in there. I expect to see Santos on the bench. I wouldn't mind playing Santos there with Reece at right back, but maybe for the team so far, it might be better to put Reece a bit further up the pitch as well. Could be worth its weight in gold. Dario Isugo is in the treatment room. He's gone under the knife and will be going on for another surgery as well. So I don't expect to see him back until about December. So it'll be Lavia for definite. Right wing will be Esteban, definitely, after his last late winner against Liverpool. Been very impressive, but I do feel like he's still got gears to go. He should get more of the ball as well. Definitely, he'll be there. From what I'm hearing as well, the person who will play in the 10, because we'll play a 4-2-3-1, will be Facundo Bayanote in the absence of Enzo Fernandez if he doesn't make fitness. So he's a lone knee, and he'll start in his favorite attacking role. It will be Alejandro Garnacho or Jamie Gittins. I'm not too sure about that. Some people are saying it will be Gittins, some people are saying it'll be Garnacho, but I feel like his energy, his speed, and he looked like the only one, I'm not going to lie, that was really getting forward, especially against Liverpool and the game before that. I think it could be Garnacho on the left wing. And up front will be João Pedro. He'll continue. It's been said that Pedro Neto is going to be rested, or he's not injured, but his fitness is unsure whether he'll pass fitness. So Neto, that's why I've said I haven't included Neto in this lineup, because he might be an injury doubt. But even if he's not, he will be rested. He will be benched anyway. I do see that. So it will be Sanchez, Gusto, Chalobah, Fofana, Cucurella, James, Lavia, Esteval, possibly Boyanote or Fernandez. And it will be either Gittins or Garnacho on the left with Pedro up front. Now, what do I feel like? Are we good enough to beat Nottingham Forest? Yes, even not being at full fitness. It's not going to be easy, but we're away from home. This will give another dynamic to the game. And I'm going to predict that we're going to win that one. God knows the score. Could be a 1-0, a 2-0, a 3-0, but I do feel like we've got it in us to really score quite a few goals against Nottingham Forest. I'm predicting a 3-0. Just that's just my personal pick. I do feel like Nottingham Forest, they've got enough, they've got good players that can cause us problems, especially down the right. Sorry, especially down the left, should I say. Um, but who knows? I'll definitely go um, definitely go with Chelsea with us to beat Nottingham Forest. Yeah, probably a 2-0, 3-0 win. The other games, I'll keep this short and sweet. The other games that are kicking off at 3 o'clock will be Brighton and Hove Albion. They'll be facing Newcastle at home. Newcastle travelling away to Brighton. That's a tough game. Normally, I would go with my instincts would tell me not Newcastle should be able to come with a win. But I think more than likely it might be a draw, a score draw. So like a 1-1, a 2-2, possibly even a 3-3. But Brighton do have players that have a lot of energy and vibrance as well. They got a good team. It wouldn't be such a shock upset, but I do think they've got enough to upset the odds and get a win at a home win. So I'll go with Brighton. Sensible money would say a draw, but I'll go with Brighton to win that one, or possibly a 1-0. Burnley are next. They're facing Leeds United, but Burnley are playing at home. I got Burnley to win that one. I don't know the score for that one, but I think Scott Parker's got enough. He's got a good squad around him. They're strong and durable enough to definitely hit Leeds apart. Leeds are good though. Leeds are good, and possibly I don't know. I don't know. I was predicting Leeds would go down, but I don't know. This game will tell me a lot. Burnley need a win and Leeds would need a win, but I think Burnley will capitalise at home. So I'm going with a Burnley win. We got Palace after that. At Bournemouth, also kicking off at 3 o'clock. I'm just going in alphabetical order of who's playing at home and the times. Crystal Palace, Bournemouth. That's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough game as well. Bournemouth should win that 1 or 2-0. But no, Palace, they got a draw against us. They beat Liverpool. They got a lot of confidence as well coming into this game. So don't be surprised if Palace, cause an upset and beat Bournemouth. But I would with Semenyo and with Justin Cliver the week before against Fulham, I might go with Bournemouth for that one. So I'll probably smart money would be on Bournemouth to win that. But Palace have it all there to prove like they can definitely cause an upset. Man City also playing at 3 o'clock. They're playing at home. They're playing against Everton. This is interesting. Jack Grealish, is he going to score against his former club? That's a possibility. Man City, they're starting to show a few signs that maybe, I don't know, maybe it might be another loss for Man City. Everton will definitely take confidence going into it, but Man City are playing at home. You should expect Man City to win, definitely. But I've got a feeling I'll go with Man City winning the game, but I think Grealish will definitely get an assist and possibly a goal against Man City as well. If that happens and they're able to hold on to it, like a 2-0 win, they're 2-0, if they're 2-0 up, or 2 goals up. I think they could possibly hang on to a win. So do expect that Everton could cause an upset. I'll go with Man City. Sunderland are kicking off at 3 as well against Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'll go straight with Sunderland for that one. Wolves are a good unit as well. They've got good players. Sunderland, I thought they were going to come with something, but they shocked me as well. I think because they're playing at home, they'll look to capitalise for 3 points. I'll go with a Sunderland win. Not sure about the score. And the last game tomorrow that's going to be played is Fulham at home at 5:30, and they're kicking off against Arsenal. I would honestly say that Fulham, even with Josh King and the players they got, the couple of Brazilian players they got, I feel, and all the other players they've got, will be so forth, Sessegnon, I would still favour Arsenal, but Fulham have been quite good at home so far. So yeah, that would be a major upset as well. But I'd go with Arsenal for that one. Smart man would say that either a 1 or 2-0 win for Arsenal. Sunday, 19th of October, Tottenham are kicking off at 2 o'clock against Aston Villa. That's another tough game. Another tough game for both squads. Aston Villa have been in good form recently since beating Feyenoord and the other week, the win they got last week. I'd say Tottenham at home possibly could be a 1-0. I don't know how Tottenham are going to play. They're a bit topsy-turvy. They're really world-class some weeks and then really bad some other weeks. But they've got enough in their armory to beat Villa. So I'd go with Tottenham for that one. Not sure of the score. The game of the weekend, of course, on Sunday 19th, will be Liverpool against Manchester United. They're kicking off at 4:30. And I will go with I'm going to go with Man United for that one. I don't know why I'm saying that. I think Man United, when we played them at Old Trafford, Chelsea, they were able to do what they did and play badly, poorly, even though there were 2 red cards, 5 away. I do think Man United have what it takes. I don't know. I just got a feeling Man United will want to beat Liverpool. I can't remember their head-to-head stats of when the last time Man United beat Liverpool at Anfield. So it's expected, from a betting point of view that Liverpool are favourites to win that. But I think Man United could possibly beat Liverpool tomorrow. On Sunday. I'll go with Man United. I'm not sure about the score, but I'll go with them. And Monday, 20th of October, West Ham United are playing at home. They're kicking off at 8 o'clock in the evening against Brentford. And I'll go with Brentford for that one. I'm not sure of the score either, but I think a mixture of like sort of Jordan Henderson, the new players they've brought in, but mainly their manager. I think their manager is really underrated. And I feel he's got enough definitely to get a win over West Ham. So I'll go with Brentford for that one. But I think it will be mainly. I don't want to. It's the team obviously that do the playing and will win the game. But I think their manager's tactics and everything for Brentford is a good fit. So yeah, I'll go with Brentford for that one. So yeah, Nottingham Forest Chelsea tomorrow kicking off at 12:30. I'm going with us to win that. I always back my team anyway, regardless. But yeah, I'm not gonna get cocky, but I feel like Chelsea, like we can definitely capitalise and beat Forest. Brighton and Hove, I'll go with an upset. I think Brighton would do it over Newcastle. Burnley, Leeds, I'll go with Burnley. Palace and Bournemouth, I'll go with Bournemouth. Man City and Everton, I'm just going to be smart with that one and say Man City will beat Everton, but I can see Jack Grealish scoring and possibly getting an assist. Sunderland and Wolves, even though Wolves probably have a better attacking unit, I'll go with Sunderland for that one because they're playing at home. Fulham, Arsenal, I'll go with Arsenal. Tottenham and Villa, I'll go with Tottenham. Man United and Liverpool, I'm going with Man United. And West Ham and Brentford, I'll go with Brentford. So yeah, that's it. I'll leave it there. I will update, I'll do an update video on possibly, I'll do one tomorrow, I'll do one on Sunday, and I'll do one on Monday as well, just to do a recap. But if you don't see one tomorrow, there'll definitely be one on Sunday, and that will be the only one. And then I'll do an update video during the week. Yeah, but let me know what you think in the comment section below. For those, I'm getting a lot more views. Obviously, I don't have a Facebook, I don't have a Twitter, so I'm not going to get as much traffic as I should do. But for those that do watch, even if you don't subscribe, either like or dislike the video, either way, it helps the analytics. But also leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think, what your predictions are. I'll leave it there. I'm out.